us exactly what, this is one of the, yes, he told us exactly what happened. I thought they were going to throw a long pass, and he thought they were going to throw a long pass and go for the tip back and then try to run and advance the ball after that. So, no, he told us exactly what. He's the guy. He made a mistake, and he's actually moved on from it.
Here's the only, you say he made a mistake. He said, the other thing he said yesterday was he'd do it again. So I don't think he thinks he made a mistake. That's the most troubling part of this, right?
Well, it's not troubling. The probability of this happening ever again. So I could see why he'd say, yes, I would do it again, compared to opening the door for all the media to say, oh, no, I wouldn't do it again. I would do it. No, because I can just end it. I did it that way. It didn't work. If we do it again, I'm going to do it. He's the greatest coach that's ever coached. He made a mistake. I'm glad he said, yes, I knew he made a mistake. That's why I was wanting to see what he was going to say at the press conference. I knew it was a mistake, but to say, will it happen again? It's never happened before, and I believe it won't happen again. So that's the reason why he said he would do it again.
Yeah, I mean, I agree he made a mistake. I agree he's the greatest coach ever. And maybe you're saying he believes he made a mistake. He just won't say it publicly. I don't know what the downside to saying it publicly would be, to say, listen, I screwed, just like Brady said.
He said he made a mistake.
No, he didn't. No. He said he would do it again. He didn't say it was a mistake. He explained why.
He said he was to blame.
Right, I'm to blame because he said he was to blame for everything. I'm just saying, I don't think he feels having Gronk out there was the wrong move. I think he's saying, I was to blame for how the play went down.
This is what I can guarantee you that he can say. In open space, Drake, does he have another guy on the team that would have been out there for a jump ball and an open field tackle? There probably wasn't a guy. Would have Josh Gordon have made that tackle? Belichick, I don't know if he would have made that tackle. All right, now, we'd much rather have Josh out there because he's a better athlete. So I understand what Bill is saying. He said it starts with me and ends with me, all right? So, but if I had to do it over again, I would do it. But it wouldn't get to Gronk. He would change up how they did. It wouldn't get to Gronk. So when you play this game long enough, you coach this game long enough, you're going to make some mistakes.
No doubt.
He made a mistake. It didn't cost them the game.
Well, that's the thing he said that is absolutely correct. And this point I was trying to harp on yesterday is that was the final play of the game. And if that play doesn't happen, they don't lose. But there was a bunch of plays leading up to that that put them in a position where a play that had never happened before could beat them. If they're up by 9, obviously that play doesn't matter at all. And so that part I thoroughly agree with. It was uncharacteristic for the first half and the second half to end with what I would consider mental errors, if you will, by the greatest quarterback I've ever seen and the greatest coach I've ever seen. He's
also the same guy that told Malcolm Butler in a practice at the Super Bowl 3 days before, they ran a slant, a smash route. Listen, the receiver caught it. He told him, let's go back, let's rewind it. They're going to run this in the Super Bowl. And Malcolm Butler, in the Super Bowl, they ran the same play. He intercepts it. Why? Because the greatest coach ever had him prepared for that moment. So he's got hundreds and hundreds of those little moments. And yes, he's going to have that one right there, but I don't think his career is going to be dictated by that last play in Miami.
So you don't think Belichick will be fired? Okay, I just want to, okay. So